Hi guys, it's Rebecca Mara here, and I am an intuitive coach and energy healer and body psychotherapist. And I wanted to talk to you about my experiences with the perceived separation and dual separation between our humanity and spirit, source, God, angels, demons, whatever. And I recently had come off of spending about a month talking to some blue beings that were actually showing me the new earth a lot. Their energy would pour through me, and I would speak in a light language. If you don't know what that is, it's just a vibrational transmission. It's much more true vibrationally to what information is being translated. So even by listening to it, even if the words don't make sense, you can tell by the emotion of it and the feeling of it and the vibration of it what it's saying. And usually what it was saying when it would come through me is, we are free, we are free, we are free. And it would connect me straight to source and spirit, and I would feel no attachments, no bondage, nothing missing, nothing wrong. Perfection in a very simple way. That new earth looked like an unshroudedness. The soul wasn't shrouded. Could see the soul and the immense beauty and perfection and divinity in every being, every rock, every plant. It was all soul, all dancing in harmony with itself, with different parts of our rocks, trees, plants, people, everything, just all in dance together, harmonious dance. That's what it looks like when separation's taken away. When the pain of separation's taken away, it's just free, blissful. And I've spent most of my life trying to deny this human experience as lesser. I grew up pretty holy roller, and we would have these transcendent experiences of having our bodies filled with the Holy Spirit. We would feel complete union with God and this peace that passes understanding, and everything is clear and everything is full of this immense love that you can never fathom unless you've had it or experienced it a lot. And so when I would re-enter this normal world, it all seemed ridiculous. It all seemed like, what are we doing here? How do I get back there? That's what we're here for, is to keep getting back there, to bring God to earth, right? To have more of these experiences until we're enlightened or transcended, or, have a power pack of angels by our side. We can do magical healing for people, and that's what we're here to do. And so I've thought of this sort of 3D, which is what some New Age people call it, the separated form worshipping part of us that doesn't see beyond the veil. I looked down on that for most of my life, where it's like, if I'm spirit, if I'm loved by God, and there's this immense capacity for humanity, and there's this immense capacity for union with source, what is this about going to Target and buying toilet paper and all this stupid shit? Like, why am I living this ridiculous robotic experience with people, where we're just feeling an economy, when really we should just be connected to source? And I had my first breakthrough around that recently, a really life-changing experience. My Kundalini was going, which is like this God source energy just flowing through your body. So there's no separation, there's nothing but bliss. It's just free energy. There's no attachment. It's union. And anything can be created from that space with ease. So I was at this pinnacle, and I was about to go launch a program and start teaching and delivering this energy and this message. and I plummeted. I crashed hard all of a sudden, and at the time I was having a hard time relating to my friends. I was having a hard time relating to a lot of people. I didn't understand why they were talking about their suffering or why they didn't let it go, and I was struggling on my pinnacle. I was struggling with knowing what to do, and I had lost my compassion. I wasn't able to meet them on earthly lower realm, right? And so I got humbled by this crash, and I had to find a new way. And I can't explain right now how it all came about, but I've learned how to be more human and to really enjoy being human in a way that I've never experienced before. And this will get to the point of our oneness pretty soon. So I have a lot of clients that come in and they want a transcendent experience. They want to feel spirit and feel source and feel light, and to have that pull them out of whatever human experience they're having, where it's like, oh no, this is what's real, this is what's true, I'm illuminated by this light or by this love. Sometimes they want to know about a past life, they want, to feel an angel or whatever. I've experienced all of these things plenty of times, and I can say that no matter what transcendent magical experience you have, we are still human, and that is really important. It's really important to embrace the information that life's giving us through our experience around what is happening right now. Right here and now. What's right in front of our face is really important. So I can clean out your chakras or help you bring love to parts of you that haven't been brought to the light yet to be transformed or held or embraced. But I guess what I'm saying is, if you're in a bad relationship, that chakra clearing isn't going to hold, right? If you're not willing to look at a lesson that you don't want to learn that's right in front of your face, we don't need to have an experience with an angel. We don't need to have a transcendent experience. The transcendence is in our earthly form, and it's right in front of our face. It's the ordinary. And when we really look at it and don't look beyond, that's where God is. It's the power of being able to be fully present without being in a story with your experience, to be fully accepting, to bring love to that experience, to be really intimate with it, to turn right into that experience that you want to get away from, to turn into that and get intimate with it, bring it love, bring it back to life, let it breathe again. This is what I found is the most amazing thing. And when we get to this place and we start really embracing our humanity, what I found is that I don't need to talk to angels all day. That talking to people and being around people, going for a walk, going for a hike, being in nature, having a nice meal, all of these things, I'm feeling whole within. I don't have to look for something. I don't have to search for a spiritual experience. I don't have to try to transcend what's already here. I just get to be with it all. Like, be fully present with it all, because it's not lacking anything. It's all here for us. Everything is here for us. So even our pains are part of the garden that we're here to alchemize patterns of nature from, right? It's not like we're going to escape from something or transcend something or get somewhere. It's about learning how to be creators with the laws of nature, be creators with the form that's been given to us through our patterns, through our biology, through our bodies, through our relationships with other people, through the way that we interact with and relate to the world around us. God is right there. It's not missing. And I also wanted to talk about connecting to angels, to ascended masters and guides and all of these things, a lot of us like to imagine that these guides are more powerful than us. Their vibration is higher. They're closer to God. We need to lean on them. We're these little people that need to, we need these big brothers and sisters and, divine lights and angels to help us ascend. And that makes us lesser. That creates separation. When we see someone in our life as being better than us or more powerful from us, we create a separation where it makes it harder. It makes it harder for us to embody those qualities that person has, right? It's a state of lack or lesser or envy. It's the separated self. So when you're trying to connect to guides or God or angels, whatever it is, the most intimate and important thing that you can focus on in my world right now is that already exists within you. So you might be connecting to something internal that already is within, because all is one. If we are all one, if we are all part of Source, that means that there isn't any separation. And with your finite mind, you can connect to infinite energies of trust, of light, of love, of peace, harmony, beauty, all of these things. And I guess what I'd like to ask is that you connect to the aspect of Archangel Michael that's within you, connect to the aspect of Kuan Yin that's within you, of the Divine Mother, of Gaia, of any aspect of this infinite humanity that is within and without, because we are one. When you connect to a darker aspect of humanity, let's say a darker aspect of politics or violence or all of these things, if put in the same position, many of us would be in that same place. And so it's important to connect to the part of us that has that violence, that has that depression, that anger or despair, and to bring that to light, to be with it, to embrace it. That's where our demons become our angels and they become our greatest teachers. It's not something to push away from. Nothing is something to be separate from, but all things are here to be held and loved. There's this one meditation that I've been really into lately that's influenced by the meditation teacher Locke Kelly. It's Lochkelly, I think. And he likes to teach kind of a fast path to awareness and awakened states that's more somatically body-based and a little bit faster to get you to move through meditation practices. And it is to connect to, imagine that you, as a finite spirit soul being, get to connect to infinite energy around you. Infinite source, it could be infinite love, infinite light, infinite peace, whatever. You connect to all of that and draw it, feel yourself in the soup of it all, this infinite space, this infinite mix of these energies that's always around you, always within, always without. And when you really feel that, when you really get plugged into that, then you have that infinite energy meet your finite. So your finite could be a place in your body, like your heart. Your finite could be a childhood wound and where that shows up. But this is one way that we can create alchemy also, and it's also part of connecting to the oneness of all. And that is where our spirit can meet body. That's where heaven can come to earth. And that's where we can do the most powerful alchemy, because we're alchemizing not from our limited self or our separated self, but from our infinite self, which is all of us. It's our oneness. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope that this has helped. Thank you.